Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday, and welcome back to the Pokemon White Nuzlocke. That's right, the run is still alive to the shock of everyone, I'm sure. We currently have 5 gym badges, and when we left off last time, we were in Chargestone Cave. I don't know if you guys remember Chargestone Cave. It was full of Pokemon. I couldn't move 2 steps in Chargestone Cave, and we are out of repels. So we had to end off sort of in the middle of Chargestone Cave. We're in there dealing with Team Plasma, so we should be finishing that up today, and then hopefully heading towards gym badge number 6. On our last stream, of course, we did have to say farewell to our beloved Tina. That's right. Tina has unfortunately left us, but she was instrumental in us being successful in the 5th gym. So, cheers to Tina. And cheers to all of you. Hello, happy Sunday. It's so good to see you guys. Thank you for stopping in. Happy May. I saw some of you guys Friday night for our Friday night community night, kicking off the brand new month of May. But for the rest of you guys, happy May. Good to see you. I hope spring has arrived in your neck of the woods. I think spring might finally be here in my neck of the woods. Knock on all of the wood, of course. It has been really nice the past couple of days. I think I mentioned on Friday I actually got out for my very first patio beer of the season, which is always so exciting. First patio beer of 2026. Check, will not be the last patio beer of 2026. But it's always like when that happens, it's like, okay, I think we might be out of the woods. I think we may have survived winter, but May is always the sticking point, of course, because you never know. We might get a dump of snow next week, but for right now, we're enjoying it. So I hope spring has arrived wherever you guys are, in whatever capacity it has arrived in. Good morning, everybody. Hello, Euro. Hello, E9. Hello, TS. Hello, Brawny. Hello, Reed. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. Nice mug, thank you. We are repping The Last of Us this morning. Can't start the day off without a little tea, right? Good way to start. Yes, the Pokemon White Nuzlocke run is ongoing. We have, however, bid farewell to Dirtburb, Meatball, Stinky, Osha, Blompus, Flambe, and Tina. But we've got a full party right now, and we will refresh our memory. Let's log into the game here. Or load into the game, I should say. And let's refresh our memory on who is in our current team. It's apparently still winter in the game. I don't know when seasons change in game. I thought it lined up with the IRL calendar. That doesn't seem to be the case because it's been winter the entire time we've been playing this. But anyway, let's say hello to the crew. Roll call, shall we? We have got Leonardo, the level 29 Tortuga. We have got Puppuccino, the level 32 Stoutland. We've got Yamama, the level 28 Yamask, Spike, the level 33 Maractus, Bean Boozle, the level 30 Darumaka, and last but certainly not least, we have Murica, the level 27 Trubbish. So that is our crew. We do have 6 Pokemon. I feel like our team is pretty varied as well in terms of types. We've got Water Rock, we've got Normal, we've got Ghost, we've got Grass, we've got Fire, and we've got Poison. So pretty good all around. Clearly some of us are lagging behind, cough cough Murica, so we're gonna need to make sure Murica's leveled up today. I was just double checking, and yes, Murica is holding the EXP share, so that's good. Winter is coming. Well, apparently, yeah, it's forever winter here in Pokemon White, so I don't know what's up with that. Spring 1 has arrived in Norway. I'm glad to hear it, E9. We're also in Spring 1. God knows Winter 3 is coming, but Spring 1, I believe, is here in my part of Canada as well, so I'm glad to hear that. Hey, Meerkat! I think the upper and lower screen need to be switched when looking at the Pokemon. I can't switch the screens. My overlay is static, so unfortunately looking at the Pokemon is going to be on the small screen for now. But yeah, I don't know why when you look at the Pokemon, they have the actual Pokemon summary on the small screen and then like the Pokemon info's on the big screen. I'm not sure why they did that. It would be nice if I could dynamically switch screens, but unfortunately our tech is not that advanced, so small screen it is. I think we're on Spring 2 and the clickbaits keep forecasting snow in the next 3 days. Well, hopefully that just keeps getting pushed out and pushed out and pushed out and the snow never arrives. Fun story about Friday. May 1st is a public holiday over here, and I somehow brain farted that naturally you would also be off work on Friday and therefore would start stream early. I realized my mistake around 10 p.m., 1 p.m. your time, and figured I'd take a bit of a shut-eye until your actual start around 3 a.m. Naturally, I slept all the way to morning. No worries, TS. No worries at all. I hope you had a good sleep on Friday, and I hope you had a nice day off. Nice public holiday. I feel like everyone is just happier when there's a public holiday. We do not have a public holiday in May until later in the month. We celebrate Victoria Day, which is the 3rd Monday of May, I believe it is. It's colloquially known as May 24th weekend, but it never lands on May 24th. This year, I think it's May 18th. So, we won't have a holiday until then. We have our May Day on the 1st Monday. Right, you mentioned that on Friday, Bronny, which is fun. I always love hearing about different holidays and different days off around the world, because you just grow up thinking, well, obviously everyone has the 3rd Monday in May off, right? And then you sort of reach outside your bubble and you're like, no, actually everyone has various days in May off. Some people have May 1st, some people have the 1st Monday in May. We've got the 3rd Monday in May. I'm not sure what America does. Do you guys have a holiday in May? But yeah, I always find it very interesting to see what everyone's doing around the world in terms of holidays. I also need to go back a little bit. I laughed so much when I was still on the starting soon screen, and Tia says, oh fuck, I've somehow lost my saved Cerebi tabs of our current location and team, and then Euro says, more sabotage from Beast, I'm sure. Beast isn't even in the chat and he's getting roasted, and honestly, that's just the way I like it. I'm sure he'll be here soon, though. Beast is very much like Bloody Mary. You say his name 3 times and he appears, so he'll be here soon enough to defend his honor, I'm sure. Okay, Meerkat just realized what time it is and I need to jump in the shower. Don't die, but if you do, make it entertaining. Thanks, Meerkat. Enjoy your shower. 18th, 24th, potato. Exactly. Alright, so as I mentioned, we are in Chargestone Cave. Let's take a quick look at our map so we can visualize where we're at. So on our last stream, we were in Driftvale City, which was the port town, and that is where we got gym badge number 5 against the ground type gym leader. He is the one who unfortunately murdered Tina, but after that we headed up Route 6 and we're now in Chargestone Cave, a cave where electrically charged stones float. So in here we met up with the professor. She's here doing some research and Bianca is acting as her research assistant. And in here we have met up with some members of Team Plasma who we're going to need to fight to get out to the other side. The next town is Mistralton City. Vegetables are grown by the runway and transported by a cargo plane, which is interesting. But I believe gym number 6 is in Mistralton City, so we'll be there before we know it. I don't know what the type of the next gym leader is. If anyone wants to look that up and let me know, I'd be interested to know what we're sort of preparing for going forward. But until then, we need to make our way through this cave. As I mentioned, I like to end stream once I'm like done something. So like for example, normally I wouldn't end stream until we were done in Chargestone Cave. However, Chargestone Cave has been very big and very annoying. I feel like I can't take 2 steps without being ambushed by a Pokemon, and we don't have any repels left. So this cave has been pretty long and drawn out. But if we can eventually get to the other side, we will get to our next gym, I think. So I'm not sure how much of Chargestone Cave we have left, but we'll find out today. Regardless, we do some training as we come through, which is always helpful. Murika's gaining experience points. And, we're rocking and rolling. Alright, there's Team Plasma. And there's some stairs. Okay, this looks promising. This looks promising. The hope of Team Plasma. Well, it has nothing to do with you. Okay. Then leave me alone. I'm just trying to get through this cave. God. Alright, we got a level 28 Leopard. Let's see if our level 29 Turtle can do the trick here. Yeah, how's everybody's weekend been? I hope everybody's had a nice first weekend of May. I mentioned on Friday, but I've had a pretty fun weekend. I got to hang out with you guys Friday night, of course, and play some community games, which is always top tier. And then last night, I had a joint birthday party with Alana and one of our other friends who shares the same birthday as me, which was a ton of fun. And then today, I'm back here hanging out with you guys again. It's like a Twitch sandwich this weekend. I hung out with you guys on Friday, hung out with you guys on Sunday, and hung out with other friends yesterday. Damn, I am so social this weekend. Okay, trainer, you use Pokemon. Show me your strength. Sounds good. I slept all day yesterday, so it's been pretty good so far. Honestly, love that for you. Love that for you. Yay, Birthmas! Yeah, mine and Alana's birthdays are almost exactly 10 days apart. So it works out really well. We basically always just take the weekend in between our two birthdays and have a joint birthday party with our friends, so that worked out. We had some cake last night, we had some fun, and a few drinks, you know. But yeah, I feel like I am just in a generally good mood because of the weather outside. It is just so nice. We've got the windows open, Muffin is sniffing all that fresh air. She's happy, I'm happy. It's a good day. A few drinks, but Tiff does not care for alcohol. No. I don't like alcohol. That's canon. That's canon lore for this stream. Ooh, I should open the windows today while I can. You right. Hey, Noella, has spring arrived in your area? Because if so, yeah, get those windows open. Air out the house. I bet Kitty will love sniffing the fresh air too, just like Muffin is. I watched a lot of Jetlag the Game. What is Jetlag the Game, TS? Tell me more. I also whittled away at the NHL campaign this weekend. Nice. I'm sure you're still breaking records left and right. Alright, so now here we've got two ways to go. We can go down and we can go up. I don't know what is the right way. So let's try going down first. The music changed down here. Interesting. And this is not Team Plasma. This is someone who's really serious about training. Lord Stanley bestowed his cup upon me for the 7th consecutive time, and I'm going strong into year 8. Can you imagine if a professional sports team, be it in the NHL, the NFL, the NBA, pick your league, won the trophy 7 years in a row? That's absolutely bananas. Damn. Sorry, I quite literally had to get the windows open while I thought about it. No, you good. Get those open. It's not super spring here, but it's nice enough to open the windows, right? Which is good. We'll take that. Hey, Sleepy! You took in a craft fair, told the kids it was too nice for them to stay inside, and it wouldn't be Sunday without a trip to the water slide park. Oh, spring in Hawaii is the best. Why don't I live in Hawaii? Every time Sleepy comes here and says something about going to a water park or going to the beach, all I can do is say, why don't I live in Hawaii? I love that, Sleepy. Sounds like you guys are having a great weekend. I hope you and the kids have a great time at the water park today. Jetlag the Game is the guys from Wendover Productions, if you know them, playing games by public transit. What? No, I've never heard of this. This sounds so interesting. Okay. We should all just live in Hawaii. Yes, we should all live there together. That sounds like a dream come true, honestly. Me who hates sand and can't swim. I'll stay mainland for y'all. I also can't swim, but I want to go to Hawaii. You can keep your 2 toes rooted firmly on the ground and just enjoy the nice weather. Commune in Hawaii! Yes, Reed! Yes! That's what we need. Not just a commune in Hawaii. I'll link the hide and seek on Discord. Okay, cool. I'll check it out after. But see, I burn in the sun easily too. Oh god, you know I do too. Snow White over here. You know I have no immunity to the sun, but I'm still willing to risk it all. Can't swim, burn easily, still want to live in Hawaii, okay? Sleepy, I'm not sure if I asked you this before, and obviously I only answer if you feel comfortable, but which island do you live on in Hawaii? Are you in Oahu? So I think the quote-unquote right way to get out of here must have been to go literally right on that junction, the floor up. Because we're no longer fighting any Team Plasma, but that's okay. There's still trainers down here that we can train on, and hopefully some good items we can find, and it'll be worth it in the end. Hey, Death, how are you? Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the 3-stream watch streak. Let's go, Death's Chokehold. Appreciate you. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good weekend. You live on Oahu? Okay, I've been to Hawaii once, and Oahu is the only island I had the opportunity to visit, but I would love to visit Hawaii again and go to Maui. I've heard nothing but good things about Maui, so that's next on the bucket list. Who do we want to fight Gothita? Let's send out Bean Boozle. There we go. One-hit KO with the Fire Punch. Who else do you got? Ducklet? Oh no, Kirky's not here. Kirky, it's your favorite Pokemon. It's Ducklet. Ducklet is such a derpy little Pokemon. Like, they said, let's make a duck Pokemon, and they took that seriously. They said, we're gonna make it as derpy as an IRL duck is. Look at this little guy. Does Ducklet evolve? I'm trying to think. I can't picture an evolved Ducklet, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I'm actually not sure. Does anyone know the answer to that? Does Ducklet evolve? He does. What is Ducklet's evolved form? I gotta Google this. I cannot for the life of me picture what Ducklet evolves into. Swanna. Oh, no wonder I didn't remember, because for some reason they made the duck evolve into a swan, which I always thought was so stupid. Right. Ducklet for some reason evolves into Swanna. I forgot. Yes, I'm not sure who made that decision, but, right, okay, memory has been refreshed. It's because Ugly Duckling Swan? Oh, the childhood classic story. I see. I see. Okay, that makes more sense. I still think it would have been better if he just turned into a big old duck, though. Canada doesn't have fairy tales? No, we were too busy surviving in our igloos and fighting polar bears on the way to school. There was no time for childhood whimsy in the form of fairy tales. I think this might be a good time for us to send out Murica. I feel like Murica has had no screen time in this run so far. The only Canadian fairy tale is the one about rats in Alberta. Yes, that's right. That's right. Okay, Murica, show us what you can do. Let's do a little sludge. Okay, that actually didn't do much damage because Lillian is buffed to hell, which I don't love. Let's do it again. I wish you could see the relative strength of moves when you were in the move selection screen. I don't know which is actually stronger, Acid Spray or Sludge. I think Sludge is, but I think Acid Spray might have a chance to poison? I don't know. Let's try Acid Spray. Also, all these moves that Lillian are using, I swear to God I have never seen any of these before. Like, what the hell was that? Okay, that made her special defense harshly fall, which is good. I really don't like that Murica is confused. I mean, on brand, but... I really don't like it. Sludge is 65 versus Acid Spray is 40. Sludge can poison and Acid Spray can't. Oh, but Acid Spray drops special defense. Okay, so what we need to do then is use Acid Spray first, drop the special defense, and then switch to exclusively Sludge. Like, what the hell is Teeter Dance? I've never seen that move in my entire life. Okay, now things are working, and we got the poison. Okay, Murica. Hell yeah. Okay, that's alright. That's alright. A little confusion. That's fine, because the poison did the trick. GG, Murica! Get you to level 29! Let's go! And Murica wants to learn Sludge Bomb. Yes, I think you probably want to learn that. 9100! Whoa! Unsanitary sludge is hurled at the target. Is there such thing as sanitary sludge? I don't know. It may also poison the target. That's lit. Okay, so it's literally just the upgrade of Sludge, because Sludge's description is unsanitary sludge is hurled at the target. It may also poison the target. It's the exact same description. It's the exact same move, except Sludge Bomb has way more power. So let's replace Sludge with Sludge Bomb. Also, Ash, holy crap! Ash is on a 65 stream watch streak. Dude! Thank you so much for the support. Good to see you today. I hope you're having a great weekend. Thanks for stopping in. Alright, Murica grew to level 29. That's great. Let's heal up Leonardo before we continue. If I'm reading this correctly, Teeter Dance is just a 100% accuracy confuse. Oh, okay. I don't know if it's like a Lilligan exclusive move or what, because I swear I don't think I've ever seen that move before, which is interesting. I think I just got low-key electrocuted there, but we did it for a rare candy, so let's go. If there's anything worth being slightly electrocuted for, it's the rare candy. Speaking of being slightly electrocuted, here's the Joltik. Ah! Couldn't get away! Well, we're not risking another hit, so let's send in, I don't know, someone. Spike. Right, Ash, I forgot you loved Joltik. I forgot we were, had such opposite opinions about this Pokemon. Looks like Teeter Dance is a rare move, but not exclusive to Lilligan. Okay. Well, today I learned. I mean, at this point, with 9 generations of Pokemon, over 1,000 of the things, I can only imagine how many moves there are. If there's 1,000 Pokemon, there's gotta be at least like 5,000 moves. So it makes sense that maybe I don't recognize every single one. Alright, we barely got any experience points for fighting that thing, which is always a bit of a letdown. Alright, we're gonna save that rare candy for emergencies. Now we go back up the other way. Another one of these guys. I'm actually gonna try to fight him this time. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna use Bulldoze. Especially if he wants to use Bug Bite. That's a-okay with me. Oh, I thought Bulldoze would be a one-hit KO for sure. Not quite. Gastro Acid? I think Joltik just threw up on me. Unnerve. That's an accurate power. Yeah, I love how all the Joltiks have Unnerve as their ability. Because again, on brand. You're working at the moment? Well, I hope your workday is going well so far, Ash. Honestly, I just want to run away from this thing too. None of these Pokemon are good matchups for Leonardo. Okay, let's see what's over here. If we can get there. God, I wish I had more repels. Okay. Considering the amount of Joltiks we keep running into, I'm gonna take Leonardo out of first position, and we'll put in, I don't know, Yamama instead. I think most of us millennials have nightmares about the amount of Zubats that we encountered in caves in Generation 1. What I did not remember is how many encounters there were in caves in Generation 5. Holy crap. This is getting to Zubat levels. At least there's some variety in the Pokemon here. It's not just all Zubats. That's the only thing I can be thankful for. Nice. I was hoping the burn would finish it off. Good job, Yamama! Yamama just beat up a set of gears. On the bright side, you can't get Poke-COVID from a bunch of grinding gears. True. Great point. That is very true. Like, get me out of here. Okay. This had better be a good item. A bright powder. What is a bright powder? It's not a rare candy. Bright powder. An item to be held by a Pokemon. It casts a tricky glare that lowers the opponent's accuracy. Oh, that's actually decent. Okay, cool. That could be a potential held item. Maybe for, Murica when he's done with the EXP share. Welcome back, Meerkat. Hope you had a nice shower. How was, the birthday party yesterday? That sounds like pocket sand. Just coat your Pokemon in glitter to make them harder to hit. Man, I wish we still had Tina. Tina would love to be coated in glitter. You're right. Damn. This is a missed opportunity for sweet Tina. Stripper glitter. Yeah, Mama's so old. She gotta tell time by turning them gears in her grandfather clock. Hey, Zippy! How are you, my friend? Happy Sunday, it's good to see you, and most importantly, how is our boy doing? Can we get a Quasar update? How's he been doing the last couple of days? Alright, so it looks like that's all that was on this bottom floor. There was a couple of items, good items, so I'm glad we came down here, and a couple of trainers as well. But now, yeah, we definitely need to go up and then go to the right. He's a bit mopey, but that's not surprising, really. He's just bored, I think. I mean, that's fair. Imagine if, like, your main hobby was zooming and jumping and playing, and you could no longer do any of those things. I'm just happy he's home and he's eating, and, you know, yeah, he might be bored, but at least he's got his dad taking good care of him, so we'll take that. I tried to get him more and more time outside. Meowschwitz? But that's somewhat difficult since he's already attempted to climb the desk a few times. Oh, poor boy. He's just like, Dad, why can't I hop up on the desk? Why can't I do this? Why can't I zoom? It's the worst when, like, pets are sick and you just wish you could explain to them that you're doing this to help them feel better, and, like, obviously they can't comprehend that. And yeah, I totally understand. If there's one thing I wish we could do, is I wish we could talk to our pets in times of sickness or injury and just explain to them, we're just doing this to help you, little guy. But Meowschwitz is very funny. Oh my god. But yes, everyone send your hugs and well wishes for Zippy's sweet, sweet, fluffy kitty, Quasar. He is such a good boy, and he's had quite a rough time lately. So he needs all the love you can spare. Alright, up these stairs. Think we're almost out. I hope we're almost out. I want to solve all the mysteries in the world. For that purpose, I will keep fighting. Cats are also just like, I will pretend to not be hurt, and therefore I will make all the same jumps I used to prove I'm not hurt. Yes, that is very cat behavior as well. Hurt? What do you mean? I'm not hurt. Look at me go. No worries, Meerkat. Have a great day with your family. It's good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. I could switch out to Bean Boozle here to just one-hit KO, but I figure may as well just grind him down. No big deal. Alright. Bye-bye, Scientist Orville. Whether I win or lose, mysteries only deepen. I don't think I can solve all mysteries by myself. However, if I can discover something new and help someone, I will be satisfied. Wow. Get it, Orville. I literally can't believe how big this cave is. This cave is friggin' huge. We have spent hours in this cave at this point. Oh, not the sturdy. Keeping him in the game for one more turn. Other than that, his swelling is basically gone, which is good. The leg seems pretty steady for him, but he does get a little tired on it after about a full lap of the apartment. That's fair. I mean, just imagine if you had knee surgery. It would take weeks, if not months, for you to get the strength and endurance back in your leg that you lose after surgery, so... As long as the swelling's coming down and he's able to put weight on it, I would take that as a win. I'm a hiker exploring caves. I will teach you the harshness of life and the difficulty of Pokemon battles. Do you have to? Can I say no? Do I have to sign up for whatever weird class this is? Hiker Hardy? Okay. I don't consent, but it's okay. It's fine. Presumably, Hiker Hardy's gonna have a bunch of Rock-type Pokemon, so good thing we got Spike here and ready. As long as he's on the mend, however slowly, we're happy. Exactly. I echo that. Girder. Girder. Guess he didn't have all rock-type Pokemon. He also had this one fighting type. All rocks. That's why he's called Hardy. Nice. 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 I got Murica to level 30. Well, guess I'll take a hike. Guess you will. In the caves, Pokemon lurk in the piles of dirt. Alright, if Murica's level 30, then that means it's time for us to switch the experience share to Yomama, I think. What is Yomama holding right now? Oh, right, the shell bell. Right. Okay. So let's give... Oh, I could have just stayed in that screen. Let's give Yomama the experience share. And then I want to give Murica the bright powder. And then let's get Leonardo back up in the first position. Everybody's just about level 30 now, which is nice. That's going good. Oh! Found the professor and Bianca again. That must mean we're going the right way. That's gotta be a Clink exclusive move, right? Gear Grind? We're glitter bombing Murica? Anti-porch pirate type shit. Where Pokemon came from and where they are going. If we can learn that, I believe we can get along even better. I plan on staying here and catching Pokemon. Traveling is about encounters, you know. Gear Grind is exclusive to the Clanker line? Okay, that's what I thought. Couldn't imagine any other Pokemon making that work, you know? Oh my god, I can never get away from these Pokemon either. There we go. Okay, we've got to be almost out of here. No, wait! Are we back in the beginning? Oh, no. Did that just take me in one big loop? I think we're back in the beginning. Oh, I'm so mad right now. Yeah, I think I've been walking in circles. You've got to be kidding me. And the worst part is I jumped off a stupid ledge, so we've now got to go back and around. Oh, no. Oh, we're gonna be in this cave forever. Fuck. Oh my god, I'm so mad. Okay, it's not that tricky to get back to Bianca and the professor. But I don't understand. If I hadn't fought those trainers before... Which way... Oh, no, hang on. We didn't go in a circle. I mean, we did, but we didn't. I basically unlocked a shortcut to get us back to the beginning. I couldn't get up this way previously because this crystal was in the way. But since we went down and around and out, I pushed the crystal out of the way, so now we can come through here. So while I did do a circle, I didn't actually backtrack. I basically just unlocked a shortcut. Okay. Whew, that's not as bad as I feared. I thought it was going to be worse than that. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I did a meaningful circle. Yes, that's a good way to put it. A meaningful circle. Phew. Oh my god, I was having a heart attack for a second, thinking that I had somehow went all the way back to the very beginning. But no, it's okay. We just unlocked a little shortcut. Just had to fight a few more Joltics en route, that's all. These little guys will not leave me alone. Now that you mentioned drink, I bought the funniest bottle of red wine the other day. Do tell. It's called This Is the Idiot? What? What an interesting name for a bottle of wine. Oh, okay. We must be going the right way. Look who's here. It's N. Many different values mix together and the world becomes gray. That is unforgivable. I will separate Pokemon and people, and black and white will be clearly distinct. Only then will Pokemon become perfect beings. Yes, that is my dream. That is the dream I must fulfill. Tallara, do you have a dream of your own? Yes, it's to beat you. You have a dream. That's wonderful. I'll learn just what kind of dream you have in battle. Well, I guess we know now why the games are called Pokemon Black and Pokemon White. But there you have it. This must be the final boss of this cave, if you will. Team Plasma N is here, spouting nonsense, as per usual. And wants to fight. Let's do this thing. Pretty sick music. I'll give it up to you, Anne. You came with good music. Also, we got the burn on Boldor, which is gonna negate his sturdy. Nice. Bye-bye, Boldor. Your mama grew to level 29, folks. Wants to learn to curse. We do not want that. Next up is Joltik. We will switch in Spike. Time to get energized. Yeah, I think every single Joltik has the ability Unnerve, which is on brand. Alright, Giga Drain. Do you believe that Pokemon battles help us understand one another? I don't know, N, do you believe that? Because you love to talk about how all Pokemon should be free and not with trainers, and yet you always like to battle me with Pokemon, so I don't know. Not Ian567 in the chat. Hello, please report to the living room when you have a moment. There's a cat on my lap. I can't move. Fair enough, fair enough. We wouldn't want to inconvenience our little girl. I will be out when I have defeated N here. I will show you that my love for my friends permeates every cell of my body. Behold! That's a creepy, creepy thing to say. That is an iconic message. I will report to the living room momentarily. Because God forbid we disrupt the baby. Oh, there we go. Down goes in. That was easy. My friend's getting hurt. That's what a Pokemon battle is. Then why do you keep doing it, N? Why? Is it impossible for me to win while feeling bad about being a trainer? As if I could pursue the truth with something as meaningless as a battle. As if that could make me worthy to become friends with the legendary Pokemon. Tallara! Just a little further to Mistraldon City. Bianca, you have good ears. I can't believe you heard Tallara's voice from that far away. Tallara, who is this trainer? Professor Juniper, what are you thinking? You appear to have no qualms about the relationship between Pokemon and people. You put Pokemon into categories using arbitrary rules and think you can understand them like that. The very idea of a Pokedex revolts me. What do you have to say for yourself? Oh my, looks like you're not my biggest fan. Your opinion is understandable. It happens to be different from mine, which is equally understandable. Wow. If only everyone thought and acted like Professor Juniper. How about if all people get to decide for themselves how to relate to Pokemon? You're saying I should just allow people to think whatever they want and treat Pokemon however they want, no matter whether the Pokemon suffer? I refuse to tolerate the existence of a world like that. This guy literally chooses to battle and then gets upset at the outcome. Christ, he's insufferable. Well, I didn't expect him to change his mind right away, but I hope he'll spend a little time trying to understand how others feel. Now then, I think I'll go collect a little more data. For Pokemon and people to get along better, we need to take steps to learn more about them. Professor Juniper is the best. Tallara, I'm gonna go with Professor Juniper now, because I'm her bodyguard. Fair enough. Alrighty, folks. Well, I need to go report to the living room. So let's save my game. I think ads are gonna run soon anyway, so let's get those out of the way while I go see what's going on with my wife and my cat. Let's get these ads out of the way, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Alrighty, I am back. Thank you guys so much for waiting. Of course, as soon as I walked out into the living room, Muffin jumped off Alana's lap. Of course, so hopefully she gets back and they get cozy again, and we are back to finally get out of this godforsaken cave. Gosh, I feel like we've been in here forever. I mean, we spent at least an hour on the last stream in this cave. And now it's spring! No way! We came out the other side of the cave. We were in the cave so long that the seasons changed. What the heck? I was literally saying earlier, was it ever going to be spring? And it is now spring. So there you go. Just after I lamented about how long we had spent in that cave, we came out the other side and the seasons have changed. So welcome to spring, everybody. Things are green, it's raining, and we can finally see the sky. Oh, I'm so happy to leave that cave behind. All right, first stop, Pokemon Center. Ah, it's so nice to see you, Nurse Joy. It's been a long road. But now I'm wondering what the mechanic is in this game for the changing of seasons. Is it location-based? Like, do the seasons change on your journey based on where you're at and it's not tied to IRL? Or did it just so happen that something in the internal clock clicked and it's now spring? I don't know what's going on in the background, but that's really funny. The Entree and Pass Power. What in the world is the Intralink? I have no idea. Those words all were gibberish to me. When a Pokemon learns the move Hidden Power, somehow I can tell what type that move will be. Should I tell you what type of Hidden Power your Pokemon will learn? No, because Tina's the one who had Hidden Power, and no, I'm sad. Okay. Shopping. Shopping, shopping, shopping. We need to do so much shopping. Alright, let's buy some Ultra Balls. Let's buy some regular potions. Let's buy some super potions. While Tina's power wasn't exactly hidden, that booty could be seen from low Earth orbit. Oh man, Tina, we miss you, girl. But we'll never forget you, that's for damn sure. Alright, and now we got all our potions. Here's what we're getting next. Repels. Give me 10 of these suckers. I never want to end up in a cave without a repel ever again. Okay, thank you very much. And then what does this guy sell? Ooh, he sells TMs. Hail, sunny day, rain dance, sandstorm. Honestly, nothing I really want or need. Alright. God, I'm so happy to be out of that cave. Have I said that already? Even though it's raining, it's just nice to be outside. I'm just so happy it's spring, too. It's not eternal winter. Skyla's grandfather was a legendary pilot. Skyla is our city's gym leader. She's a really nice person. Okay, I take that to mean that this gym is probably a flying type gym. Her name is Skyla, and her grandfather was a pilot. All signs are pointing towards this being a flying type gym. So if that's the case, I guess Leonardo's gonna take point as a rock type. Leonardo's probably gonna be our main guy for this one. Yeah, okay, we'll see. Want to explore the town first, of course, before we go to the gym. Our family's very fussy about Pokemon moves. Everybody calls me the Reminder Girl. I know every move that Pokemon learn while they're leveling up, and I can make Pokemon remember those moves. If you bring me a heart scale, I'll make a Pokemon remember a move. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Who was I again? Oh, that's right, I'm the move deleter. You've come to make me force your Pokemon to forget some moves? No thanks. Trading sweethearts you receive through feeling checks is one way to get heart scales. If you show off your Pokemon to a lady in Driftvale City, you can get heart scales too. Hi, who are you guys? Oh, hey, it's Tallara, right? You know me. Do I know you? Let me see your Pokedex for a moment. What? What do we have here? So you found 67 Pokemon, eh? Staggering! You've seen a Clink! You're becoming quite the trainer! Excuse me, I was a little excited and forgot my manners. My name is Juniper too. Cedric Juniper. The professor who gave you the Pokedex is my daughter. Oh, that makes more sense. That girl has told me a lot about you. It really makes my day to meet you. In honor of our meeting, I'm gonna upgrade your Pokedex. Sick, what does that mean? Some Pokemon can change forms, even when it's the same individual. If you have already seen a form, you can check it with this whenever you want. I also added a function to make searching easier. Professor, who's that trainer? Oh, I forgot my introductions. Skyla, this is a friend of my daughter's. Tallara's traveling around Unova to complete the Pokedex. Oh, I see. So that means you'll be challenging the gym. Oh boy, I'm really looking forward to it. That's right, Tallara, you should challenge this gym. If nothing else, this gym is really out there. See ya, Skyla. If something comes up again, I'll let you know. Professor, my plane is a cargo plane. It carries cargo, not people. And you're talking as if places like Kanto and Sinnoh are right around the corner. Aw, Skyla, if you keep frowning, your face might freeze like that, and that'd be a shame. Oh, Cedric, don't be a creep. People in Pokemon, we all have to help each other out. See you later. Sheesh. It's hard to believe a happy-go-lucky guy like that could be a world-renowned Pokemon professor. Heads up, Tallara. As the gym leader, I'd be happy to have you challenge the gym, but there's something I need to take care of first. Just now, as I was flying the cargo plane, I saw something on top of the Celestial Tower. I'm sure that it is a sick Pokemon. If it is, I can't just leave it there. I have to look into this right away. I'm leaving for Route 7's Celestial Tower. You can come along if you want. Okay, guess we gotta do that before we can fight the gym. This is Mistraldon City, strewn with wind-blown leaves. I like the music here. Cannons! Cannons! Skyla's gym is full of cannons! If you have a gym badge from Mistraldon, I'll tell you something cool. You see field after field located near the runway. Freshly picked vegetables can be sent to faraway regions very quickly. Guess we'll have to come back here after we get the gym badge. The only planes that fly out of Mistraldon Airport are cargo planes. If trainers want to fly, they can go with the Pokemon that knows the move fly. Give a shout if you'd like to know the gym's levels. Yes, please. Welcome to the Sky City. Take this as a keepsake. A Sharp Beak. Nice. If a Pokemon holds an item called Sharp Beak, its flying type moves will be powered up. Sweets, lovely sweetheart. Check feelings between two people. If you are a great match, you can get sweet on Sweetheart. Meltingly sweet sweetheart. If you bring a lot of sweetheart pieces, I'll trade you for something happy. Because I know a lot about planes, I can maintain them. Because I know a lot about Pokemon, I can be strong. It's 32s and 33s with a singular 35 on the leader. Okay, so we'll need to level up a little bit, but by the sounds of things, we've got to go to Route 7 and the Celestial Tower before we can fight the gym anyway, so that should give us the opportunity to get to the proper level. My dream was to become a pilot and fly away, far away. I still have that dream in my heart. There's no pure flying types that I can see. Everything's a dual type. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. When you use the move Fly, you can return to a Pokemon Center you've already visited, but if Pokemon don't know their destinations, they can't fly there. For the places that I cannot reach, I ask Flying or Psychic-type Pokemon for help sometimes. I cannot even imagine everyday life without Pokemon. Hello! Deliver a lot of cargo quickly! This is Mistraldon Cargo Service. I was hoping someone in here would give me Fly, but we probably get that after we beat the gym leader, I guess. This is the cargo service. Our slogan is quick and safe. That's a good slogan. We got a plane. We got a move, TM58 Skydrop. We got this guy. Planes, they're shapes. They are perfectly designed to fly. There's no excess in the mechanics for flying. It's dangerous to play on a landing strip, but you should be okay on ours. We only have one cargo flight a day. You should be okay on ours, so sure. Run around the runway, kid. No big deal. Seems like a bad idea, but anyway. I'm gonna keep doing it. Everything in the gym seems to be vulnerable to rock, though, so you should be good. Okay, good to hear. If you want to eat delicious vegetables, the ones grown in the wild are the best. As the weather and the seasons change, wild vegetables get more and more tasty. Even Pokemon like to eat wild vegetables. I'll just continue to run around on the runway, unauthorized and unsupervised. Pokemon and people work together to open up desolate land and make a place where everyone could live. I'm certain that this cooperative spirit will remain unchanged. Yeah, it should be fine. You might get run over by a plane, but probably not. Oh, this is the gym right here. Skyla completed her cargo plane run. She must have gone somewhere after. Maybe to the Celestial Tower on Route 7? Can you imagine wandering out on the tarmac on JFK and getting this reaction? Ah, you should be good, kid. No big deal. I hear many people have had their Pokemon stolen by Team Plasma, and they sure have. Okay, so... Wait, this is a city? This place is called Mistral Dawn City, and it has 3 houses, 1 Pokemon Center, and 1 runway. City's a bit of a stretch. This is a town at best. Anyway, that was short and sweet, very quick. Taking our tour around said city, and now this is Route 7. You know what's exciting about Route 7 is we will get another Pokemon encounter out here. That raised walkway, if you stand still, you'll fall off, so you have to keep moving. Let's try it out, shall we? Oh, it just allows us to basically skip the grass portion of this area. Okay. But I saw trainers in there, and I want to get our encounter, so we're gonna go back. Triple battles are 3-on-3 Pokemon battles. No, I don't want a triple battle! No! No, 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 no. Don't make me triple battle. God damn it! See, this is where things can go south, when you get thrown into a random triple battle. Okay, at least my 3 arguably best Pokemon were the ones thrown into this triple battle. But I don't like this because there's the possibility that Liepard, Swoobat, and Watchog all just attack one of my Pokemon and team up on them. Oh no, okay. We're gonna think positive thoughts. I'm gonna do the same thing and we're gonna team up on their Pokemon. Step 1, Rock Tomb on Swoobat. Step 2, Strength on Swoobat. Step 3, Mega Drain on Liepard. I hope this doesn't go badly. Hey, Squirrely, how are you? Thank you so much for the 3-stream watch streak. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a good weekend. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to the Pokemon White Nuzlocke run, where I have just been challenged to a triple battle, which I did not consent to, and I do not like. Luckily, the Rocky helmet is coming into play here. We're just gonna let this all play out. I just got back from McDonald's. I ordered a Big Mac and a Daily Double. I got a double quarter pounder and a McDouble. What? So they gave you completely the wrong order. Fantastic. At least they gave you good food. God knows they could have given you like a McFish or something. Okay, so far so good. The first round went okay. Knock on wood. I just need to get out of this triple battle and never ever do one ever again. There's too many variables in a triple battle that I can't control. And for a Nuzlocke, that's a recipe for disaster. We know what happened in double battles previously. Not good things. Okay, 1 Pokemon down. Two Pokemon down. Okay, it's 3-on-1. I like this. I also like that. Spike leveling up. Okay. Let's finish this, shall we? Scald. Strength. And then... Oh, right. Since Spike's on the far right, she can't attack Watchog, who's on the far left. So here's what she's gonna do. She's gonna heal Puppuccino. Okay, I think we should get out of this okay, but I was worried there for a minute when I saw a triple battle with 3 level 32s. That was not how I wanted to start my Route 7 experience, but it's fine. Yamama grew to level 30, and we defeated Ace Trainer Elmer. Did I overthink it because of the unfamiliar rules? I don't know what you did, Elmer, but I'm just glad it's over. So thanks for that, kid. Alright, let's see what's in this house. I love the Pokemon moves Mega Drain and Giga Drain. Your opponent's HP is reduced and the user's HP increases. Kid, have you got any Boldore? If you have, would you trade your Boldore for my Emolga? No. I see. Well, come talk to me again if you change your mind. Wait a minute. We have a Boldore. It's in the PC. Could someone check the Nuzlocke rules and see what the rules are for trading with NPCs? Is that something that's allowed? Because Emolga would be helpful for this upcoming gym. And we don't have any electric types, we've already got a rock type, so I think trading Boldore for Emolga would actually be good for us, if it's allowed in the rules. Pretty sure trades are good. Let's take a look. So there's a rule, no outside trading. The player may only use Pokemon obtained through in-game methods, meaning that trading with other save files is prohibited. But to me, that sounds like trading within the game with NPCs is not prohibited. That's how I read that. What do you guys think? Also nice, they got Leonardo to level 31, and he wants to learn Smackdown. Okay. Does the trade count as your encounter for this area then? I would think they would be two separate things, because previously when we've been gifted Pokemon by NPCs, that's been allowed and has not counted as our encounter. So... in-game trades are good, outside the game trades are bad. Yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? I suppose that's something we could decide amongst ourselves, whether the trade would count as our encounter. For me, I don't think it does. I think we can trade here and get our encounter, but what do you guys think? Also, Smackdown is way better than Rock Throw. I'd approve trades as a separate thing. Okay. As long as we can get, like, majority approval from chat. I don't want to make you guys mad. I don't want any riots in my chat, but if you guys are cool with it, I think that's the way I do it. Bronny says, I feel like it should count as an encounter. Okay. Okay. So we're 1-1. You also think it should count as an encounter? Since there's no firm rule on the rules page, I think you get to decide for yourself. I mean, we could just do a poll, I guess. Why don't we do that? When in doubt, turn to democracy. Should a trade count as a route encounter? Yes, no. Alright, polls up. Let me know what you guys think. Should a trade, so if we trade our Boldore for that Emolga, should that count as our Route 7 encounter, or no? Let me know what you think. In the meantime, I will withdraw Boldor from the PC, because whether it counts as an encounter or not, I think I'm going to do it. Because Emolga in this upcoming gym is going to be super helpful. To have an electric-type Pokemon, we definitely want that. So, I'm doing it no matter what. I guess the question is whether I get an extra encounter on top of that or not. Oh, you're going to get Riots whether you like it or not. Squirrely burns his bra in defiance. Alright, if we are going to get a Molga, I will be putting Yamama, I think, in the PC. Alright, the votes are in. We've got 3-2. Wow, that was a pretty close vote. 60% of you said that the trade should not count as the route encounter. And 40% of you said it should. So, there you go. The people have spoken. We're going to trade, and we are going to get the encounter. Alright, so, as I was saying, I'm gonna put Yamama in the PC, because Yamama has just been... she's just not been super helpful in our run so far, so we're gonna swap her out for a Molga. So we're gonna deposit Yamama. We're gonna withdraw Boldor, and then we're gonna go trade Boldor. Does Yamama fit inside a PC is the real question. Alright, while we're here, we'll heal. Did I already heal? I might have, but nothing wrong with the double heal. Alrighty, let's go get some new Pokemon, shall we? Yeah, the music in this town is sick. That is awesome music. Alrighty, back up to this random house. Hello, dude, I've got a Boldor for you. Let's do it. Bye-bye, Chunk. Hello, cute flying squirrel. Sending Chunk to Manny. Goodbye, Chunk. Great part about Emolga is not only will Emolga be helpful in this gym, but Emolga is also so cute! And for some reason this Emolga is nicknamed Mini Pete? What? Okay. Oh, what a cute Pokemon. Please cherish Emolga too. Welcome to the team Mini Pete. Interesting. Mini Pete has a lax nature. It's capable of taking hits. Its original trainer was Manny. It's an electric flying type. Its ability is static. Contact with the Pokemon may cause paralysis, and its defense is up, its special defense is down. It is very fast. It's got 72 base speed, and its moves are Double Team, Shockwave, Electro Ball, and Acrobatics. It's actually, man, Mini Pete's actually pretty good. Mini Pete is looking good. Do we have anything good for Mini Pete to hold? I mean, Sharp Beak could work. He's flying type. I don't know if we have any electric type items. Black Glasses, Macho Gray Sooth Bell, Heart Scale, Soft Sand, Timer Ball. Yeah, let's give him Sharp Beak. How many encounters do you have left? Like, in the entire game? I have no idea, but we have one here on Route 7. If you'll excuse me for a moment, these pants aren't gonna shit themselves? What? Get Squirrely to the nearest bathroom, stat. Okay, let's take another look at our team now. So we've got Leonardo and Mini Pete, who are going to be instrumental in the upcoming gym battle. Leonardo's level 31 rock type, Mini Pete is a level 30 electric type. So we need to level these two guys up throughout Route 7 to get them into the level range for the gym. Then in backup we have Spike, who is not going to see the light of day in the gym. We have Bean Boozle, Murica, and Puppuccino, who can all be called up as backup. But yeah, alright, let's get to trainings, and let's get to our Route 7 encounter as well. So let's go all the way back to the beginning of this route, and let's step into the tall grass and fight some of these trainers and catch our next Pokemon. Sometimes you find more than just strong Pokemon in the tall grass. BRB? Yeah, do your thing, Squirrely. Use your super butt sneeze attack. I've poured myself a very special drink that you'll never guess the flavor of. Is it the wine? It's a hot drink. It's not Tim Hortons steep tea. Bath water? I got one word correct, so it is tea. Bong water? I hope it is not leftover water of any sort. Time for Mini Pete to get his battle debut, Acrobatics. I'll be back for the B-Day stream. Yes, we're going to be live this coming Friday, May 8th, for a very special birthday stream. I'm going to be playing retro Pokemon games on the Nintendo Switch online service this Friday. So if you guys are around, would love to see you for my big birthday. And here's our encounter. Ooh, another good Pokemon for the upcoming gym. Okay, we got Zebstrika. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. It's a good 20% roll. Nice. We love having backup options. We are gonna level Zebstrika just on the off chance that we need Zebstrika in the upcoming battle. Let's just toss an Ultra Ball and see what happens. It's a peppermint licorice tea. Ooh, how is it? You were close with the mint tea guess, Bonnie. Nice! Ultra Ball worked! Zebstrika was caught! We love a backup electric type. Zebstrika, the Thunderbolt Pokemon. This guy is 5 feet tall and 175 pounds. This ill-tempered Pokemon is dangerous because when it's angry, it shoots lightning from its mane in all directions. Okay, we'll have to be careful of that one. Well, folks, now it's probably my favorite time of these Nuzlocke challenges. This is the time when you guys suggest nicknames for our newest Pokemon. One of the rules of the Nuzlocke challenge, for those of you guys who aren't aware, is that all the Pokemon we catch have to be nicknamed, and we usually have fun doing that. So please give me your best nickname suggestions for our Zebstrika in the chat. We'll put them into a poll, and we will vote on our favorite. I'm so happy to head into the flying type gym with 2 electric types. That's great. I think what we'll do is, yeah, we'll put Zebstrika in our party, at least for this section. I'm going to put Spike in the PC, because Spike is not going to be helpful in this upcoming gym at all. We'll give Zebstrika some time to shine. We'll give Zebstrika the experience share, and so then we'll have backup heading into the gym. After that, we'll probably put Zebstrika back in the PC and keep Emolga in our party, because Emolga's dual type. But yeah, no, this is great. This is great. Now you guys just have to let me know what you want to nickname. These are some interesting suggestions, and I like it. Alright. Poll is live. What should we name our Zebstrika? We've got 5 choices for you guys. We've got Shadowmere, Shonky Zonk, Philip, Pone Zone, and Roach. Make your voice heard. Gonna name our newest Pokemon. Yeah, I liked how you just started rattling off famous horse names, TS. That was good. Got about 10 seconds left to vote. What should we name our Zebstrika? And the winner is Pone Zone. Welcome to the team, Pone Zone, the Zebstrika. Nope. Pone Zone. Nice. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to backtrack and go back to the Pokemon Center so we can get Pone Zone into the party and start leveling her up. In the meantime, looks like we're going to find lots of good Pokemon in this grass for us to train with. Level 28. Flying types. Man, this Tranquil likes to protect itself, and it likes to heal itself. There we go. Should get decent experience from that. Yeah, 627, nice. Alright, like I said, let's pop back to the Pokemon Center and get Pone Zone into the party. We're gonna give Pone Zone the EXP share, and then we're gonna level up Leonardo, whatever our Emolga's name is, and Pone Zone before the gym. Alright, so we're going to deposit Spike. Don't worry, just temporary Spike. You'll be back. And we are going to withdraw Pone Zone. And then we are going to give Pone Zone our EXP share. Nice. Alright, perfect. Heal up and then head back out to Route 7. Dun, dun, dun. Sick track. Another burb. Give me all the burbs. This is just what we need to level up. Oh, cute little spring deerling. She's pink. Love that. Not gonna keep Leonardo in though with the grass typing. In comes Mini Pete. Luckily, Mini Pete's speed is so high that it's almost guaranteed he's gonna hit first every battle. Here we've got an Ultra Ball. Nice. And then we've got another little kid over here in a hat. Just poking up out of the grass. We will get to in a minute. Jump kick. Not sure how a tiny deer is using the move jump kick. I'm just imagining it like 4 legs coming horizontally at me. That would be quite the sight. Mini Pete is so close to leveling up. Let's top off his health. Deers can fucking jump? That's true. That is true. Alright, kid. Let's battle. Oh! Oh? What? That's not a Pokemon, just an ordinary trainer! Oh, I think I surprised him for once. Sorry, youngster Parker. Is there an option to rename this rat? And if so, how do we feel about doing it? So in order to rename him, we'd have to... No, I don't think we can rename him. I don't think you can rename traded Pokemon, period. Pretty sure you've got no option to do so. I think he's stuck as Mini Pete forever. Because otherwise, I would be open to changing his name. Mini Pete is a weird name. But no, I do not believe you can change the name of traded Pokemon. Oh, Palpitoad is friggin' water ground. I forgot. So Mini Pete is not going to affect him. Dang it. Forgot about that. Cappuccino, get in here. This would have been the perfect opportunity for Spike, but poor Spike's back in the PC, so... Cappuccino it is. Yes, we are stuck with Minute Peter, unfortunately. Unfortunately. The one nickname we didn't get to choose. Mini Pete. But Mini Pete did get to level 31, so that all worked out. Next up is Scolipede. Here comes Leonardo. This might be First, no, we've seen Scolipede before. I was gonna say, I think this might be the first Scolipede we've seen, but upon reflection, I think we've seen this guy before. Regardless, Leonardo's rocks should do the job here. Whoa, he does look moderately menacing. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? I wouldn't like to see this guy come out and ambush me in the woods. Go to EXP for Ponezone and Leonardo, though. And last but certainly not least, we've got Shelmet. Shelmet is just a pure bug, I think? Or is he bug steel? I'm gonna send in Bean Boozle. Shelmet is a Pokemon we have not seen. Oh, he yawned and then he protected so I can't defeat him before I fall asleep. That's diabolical. I'll give it up to this kid. Wow, that was impressive strategy. The yawn followed by the protect. That's actually good. I'm very impressed at, I think his name was Parker, the kid we're fighting. Plus, I can't hit him. He keeps avoiding every attack. This is crazy. Oh my god, I've missed, what, 3 times in a row? Dude, this is insane.
Me yawning and protecting myself to show someone the conversation we're having is boring as fuck.
Hey, Rector, thank you so much for the resub, my friend. Lucky number 13. I appreciate you. Thank you for the support. And honestly, yeah, it's a good strat. Yawn and protect yourself. That's how you let people know you're not interested. I'm doing well, my friend. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. I hope you're having a good weekend so far. As you can see, we're playing more Pokemon today, and this is insane. This is absolutely insane. Shelmet has avoided every single attack. There we go. It took, what, 5 fire punches? 6 fire punches? For this to be over? That was bonkers. Wow. I'll give it up to you, Parker. You're gonna be a good trainer someday. You used some elite strats there. I was very impressed. You just finished cutting the grass. Ooh, is there any better smell than freshly cut grass? Love that for you. I was saying earlier, I think spring has finally arrived in my area of the world. It has been absolutely gorgeous all weekend long. I actually got out on Friday and had my first patio beer of the season, which is always a monumental moment for me. So if you're out there cutting grass, it sounds like spring might have finally arrived in your neck of the woods as well. Today we learned don't punch bugs. Yeah, seriously, it's harder than you'd think. Oh, a Pokedex. I see. That is the reason for your journey. It's one of the reasons, I suppose. Spring arrived a while back, but it can't decide if it wants to stay warm or not. Okay, yeah. Yeah, hopefully spring is actually here and wants to stay warm. Yeah, it's 21 today. It's been like 20 for the last 3 days, which is so nice. 10 degrees for you. I mean, that's still spring weather. Yeah, after stream this afternoon, I might have to get out for a little walk and enjoy this weather, because God knows it might change in an instant. Also, wow, we kicked Backpacker Ruth's butt. 1-hit KO on her 1 Pokemon. Sorry, Ruth. I've heard that both Professor Junipers were backpackers when they were young. Oh, cool lore. I'll show you our style. My Pokemon and nature are in harmony. To be fair, it's dusk out. Yeah, that's fair. Versus here, it's the middle of the afternoon, so that's why it's a little warmer. Fortunately, we live in a condo, so no grass for us to cut. Although I'm sure Muffin would love to have a backyard, so... Like most things in life, you win some, you lose some. Rector, do your kitties go outside at all? Right, and because Mini Pete is a traded Pokemon, Mini Pete gets boosted experience points, which is good for leveling, obviously. So while there's a negative that we can't change Mini Pete's name, there's a positive in that Mini Pete should level up a bit faster. Or not! What the fuck? Not the one-hit KO, not even a critical hit, not even a weakness. What? I don't understand. I don't understand why that hit so hard. These apes suck. That wasn't a critical hit, it wasn't a super effective attack, but it still one-hit KO'd Mini Pete. Fuck these apes, man. Nothing good comes from them. I'm, like, shocked right now. That happened so fast. I can't believe that happened. What? And that's the Nuzlocke for you, folks. You never know what's gonna happen. You might get one-hit KO'd by a friggin' stupid water monkey. I guess Pete's defense was ass? I guess, yeah, because he's built for speed. Well, now I'm extra glad we got Pone Zone. There I was saying, we'll have Pone Zone in the party as backup. We'll probably put him in the PC after this gym battle. We won't need him anymore after this. Yeah, no, I guess we're keeping him. Unless he dies here, too. Pete's defense method was taking the attack straight to the brain, apparently. Holy crap. Yeah, now I'm real glad we got Pone Zone. That's insane. Wow. If there has been one consistent theme throughout this run, it's that those stupid elemental monkeys are the worst. Like, they have just been the absolute worst. When they've been on our team, they suck. When they've been on the opposing team, they're apparently good. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. This is... Wow. Wow. Well, Mini Pete wasn't long for this world. Mini Pete was a part of this journey for all of, what? 20 minutes? Damn! Okay, well, this changes things quite dramatically. Alright. I'm just like sitting here in shock a little bit. Alright, well, maybe we need to take a closer look at Pone Zone now. Pone Zone's got the calm nature, a little quick-tempered. No shockwave, flame charge, pursuit, spark. He's all in physical attack. Well, no, actually, he's got a pretty decent attack, special attack split because of his nature. His ability is Lightning Rod, which is nice. Draws in all electric-type moves to up special attack. Okay then, yeah, this changes things. Okay. I'm going to give Pone Zone the Expert Belt. We're gonna go back to the Pokemon Center and have a quick funeral. I guess we'll just put Spike back in the party. Which was the plan all along. Yeah, I feel a little shell-shocked from this, just because it was so unexpected. Wow. That came out of left field totally and completely and just absolutely shocked me. That's the beauty of the Nuzlocke, I guess. Alright. Everyone, he wasn't long for this world. We didn't really know him, but from what we saw of him, he was cute. And, all I can say is goodbye, Mini Pete. Thank you for your very limited time in this party. And guess what, Spike? You weren't long for the benches. You're coming back. Alright, well, all that fuss and commotion about whether Mini Pete counted as an encounter or not was ultimately for nothing in the end, because he was with us for all of 20 minutes, so all I can say is I'm glad we were able to get Pone Zone as our wild encounter, because otherwise we would have been right back to where we started with no electric-type Pokemon at all, so... Okay, we'll make the most of that bad situation, and, let's keep moving forward, back to Route 7, I guess, and hopefully we don't encounter any more stupid elemental monkeys. There's a game called Meowgic where you play as cat wizards and you cast spells by yelling in your mic, and it's multiplayer? What? That sounds like a very chaotic and entertaining option for our next community day. Meowgic. Might have to check that out. Stick a link in Discord? Okay, cool, thanks. Check it out later. I got a couple of things to check out in Discord later. Down goes the deer. Let's see what item we get. A PP up. Nice. Very nice. Never know when you might need one of those. Unfortunately, I live in an apartment, so I can't fully utilize my lungs for that one. I've been told I have a loud bellow when I put full power behind it. Yeah, unfortunately, I have to temper my noises as well due to my living situation, although of course I don't always do that, and that leads to Alana sometimes coming in and saying shh. Oh my, your Pokemon team, it seems all worn out. Rest for just a moment now. Oh, that's nice of you, thank you. Since her yammering stops while she's cooking, it's another bonus for me. Jesus, dude! Oh my god! Okay, we found the most sexist man in the Pokemon universe. Good to know. Granny's meals are always nothing but vegetables. Granny, do you know your husband is talking shit about you over there? You should poison his soup. Just a suggestion. Haha, I am a boomer and I hate my wife. Literally. Holy crap, dude. Anyway, we got a phone call here apparently. Oh, it's from my mom. It's Tallara. This is your mom. Imagine your mom has to introduce herself on a video call. How are you doing? Wow, you're already on Route 7? You've gone quite far. Say, how are your Pokemon? You can't get that far all by yourself, you know. It's all thanks to your Pokemon. Don't forget to take care of them. Am I being too serious? Well, take care. Senior Trainer Mom signing off. Damn, Mom. I didn't know you had credentials like that. Okay, that's great. Well, before we go any further in that direction, I want to go back this way. Make sure we fight all the trainers along here. Hello, stupid! I'm your mom, in case your dumbass forgot. Yeah, when your mom has got to introduce herself on a video call, you know, things are bad. Hey, Ramos, how are ya? Solosis. Is Solosis? What type is Solosis? Is it just Psychic, or is it Psychic and Grass? I gotta look it up. Solosis. Solosis is just a Psychic type Pokemon, okay. If that's the case, we can leave Leonardo in. I love when Scald leaves the enemy with a burn. That's such a nice side effect. Look at that. Ended up being a one-hit KO. Next up is Axew. Okay, dragon type. That dumb kid must have gotten a concussion by now, surely. I'd better introduce myself, just in case. Silosis is a damn good metal band. Tiff loves metalcore, admit it. I mean, I don't have anything against metal. I can certainly recognize the talent involved with being a part of a metal band. I could never scream. I could never play some of the crazy guitar riffs or anything like that. I wouldn't say it's my preferred genre, but I can certainly appreciate it and respect it. Or maybe you call mom so infrequently she's being passive-aggressive. Oh, that could be too. Hey, it's me, your mom. Remember me? You haven't called in 6 months. That could be an explanation for her behavior as well. Gen 5 are your favorite Pokemon games? I haven't played Gen 5 in ages, so it has been really nice to revisit Generation 5 here as part of our ongoing Pokemon Nuzlocke challenge. Learning to growl like a metal singer would be so dope. Yeah, seriously. I can only imagine how much my throat would hurt in the pursuit of that objective, though. Oh, here's the Celestial Tower. This is our objective, actually, so I'm glad we backtracked. This is where the gym leader said she was going to meet us. Don't say never scream, because my buddy who's a metal vocal coach taught my pretty little innocent blonde bestie to growl like Satan in less than 20 seconds. She scared the shit out of us, true story. Get it, girl. They say that when you ring the bell on top of this tower, it pleases the resting spirits. Oh, is this like a memorial tower? A graveyard of sorts? This is Celestial Tower, where Pokemon are laid to rest. Ah, it's the Lavender Town of Generation 5. And it looks like we're gonna have to go up a really big ramp to get to the top. I like that Celestial Tower is, accessible. We're gonna have to fight a bunch of trainers on our way up, too. Indescribable energy is flowing to me! Well, we'd better get that out, hey? Right, so we're gonna have to battle our way to the top, where the gym leader is waiting. And I guess we're gonna have to fight a lot of Psychic-type Pokemon on our way up. Psychic and Ghost, I guess. So, good time for Leonardo to use Crunch. As long as Leonardo has Crunch, he should be able to take us up this tower. Apparently there should be an encounter here. Oh, really? Excellent. I didn't realize there were wild Pokemon in the Celestial Tower, so we'll take that. We'll also take all these one-hit KOs. Let's go, Leonardo. This is great training. Yeah, they're filed under standard walking, whatever that means. I guess as it sounds, just when you're walking around, you'll randomly encounter one. I guess you just got lucky so far and none have dropped on you. Yeah, I guess so. I'm surprised I got this far without an encounter, but I'm sure we'll get one soon enough. Dang, that Psybeam did a respectable amount of damage. Now if only Crystal Fuck Cave would have been like this. Yeah, allowing me to take more than 2 steps in any direction. Sorry, Doreen, your energy is escaping, but it was a good battle. Honestly, if we're going to have Leonardo, do the bulk of the fighting here due to him having crunch, I think I'm going to give the experience share back to Pone Zone so we can continue to level him up as we go. So let's quickly swap those items. That way we can still level up both of the Pokemon we want to use in the next gym. Meow, meow, meow! This sign means have a battle with me. What? Why do Pokemon games have some of the wildest dialogue? Why is Las Cara meowing at me? I don't get it. Okay, cool. Sorry, dearling, your aromatherapy wasn't very effective. What else you got? Gothita. I'll just keep being boozling. Don't frisk me! How dare you! That frisk was not consented to. Thank you for having a battle with me! Meow, 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 meow! Meow, meow, meow! I am copying the Pokemon I used to live with! Oh, this girl needs therapy. She is here in the Pokemon graveyard meowing like her dead Pokemon. Oh, now I just feel bad for her. Oh, Kara, sweetie, do you need a hug? Not a Pokemon battle? When Pokemon trainers meet, what we do is, of course, engage in a Pokemon battle, don't we? I mean, sometimes we could maybe just, like, have a cup of tea or swap stories, but sure, if you want to battle in this graveyard, why not? She done cracked. Poor Kara. We grieve by killing. Yeah, I feel bad for a lot of the people in this tower. They're clearly not, at their best, if you will. A borderline unethical hookup. Nice. Pone Zone got to 30. I wanted to send out my Stoutland versus this Herdier as a show of strength, but apparently he really wants to fight Murica, so that's fine. Sludge Bomb it is. Holy crap! Dang, dude. That did a lot of damage. Oh, almost killed him with the Rocky helmet. So close. I know how Beast feels half the time. Oh, man. I feel like we roasted Beast like twice in today's stream and he's not even here, and honestly, love that. Okay, that was an unexpectedly difficult battle, so let's take a second to heal up. Are we trying to summon Beast? I'm still trying to Bloody Mary his ass. I'm calling him right now to tattle, says Noella. Oh, you want to have a battle with me? Alright, I have a strong Pokemon. I mean, I think you want to have a battle with me. You initiated this, but it's fine. No one caught the Magikarp in chat? Dang. That was a free dinner right there. Magikarp sashimi. Thanks, but I already ate. Man, this Swadloon is annoying. Come on. Punch him. There we go. That's right. The Pokemon is no longer with me. What? Did I just fight a ghost? The Pokemon is no longer with me. That's not true. As long as I remember, it will be with me forever. What? Don't make me cry, ma'am. Stop right now. I don't know what's happening, but I don't like it. Okay. Here's our encounter. Wow, it took a minute. Jeez Louise, what do we got? A little candle. Honestly, this is a good one. We don't have a fire type. We do already have a ghost type, Yamama. We don't have a fire type, so let's catch ourselves a little Litwick, shall we? 100% roll on this guy, lucky. Oh, is Litwick the only encounter here? That's funny. I don't want to kill him, but all my moves are going to be, like, super effective. I'm gonna have to put in someone else. Leonardo is super effective against Litwick in every single way. Who do we have that's not? Maybe Murica? Just get a little poison going? Do a little acid spray and poison him? It didn't even poison him, though. Okay, I don't like this either. Do we have anyone that could put him to sleep? Does anyone know any sleepy moves? I don't know that anyone does. What about Pone Zone? It's hard when all of your Pokemon are like super effective against this guy. Okay, Shockwave. Oh no! Damn it! Well, I guess we're not getting a tiny candle for our team. I literally went through the list of potential candidates who could hit him without killing him. And the list was short. We were very effective against that little candle in many different ways, and unfortunately, that means we are not going to be able to add any Pokemon to our team. Well, I had no witty name for him anyway, so fuck him. R.I.P. Litwick. We will not be adding a Litwick to our team. That's too bad. And wow, after we didn't have any encounters for the first bit of this section, we have 2 back-to-back. Good to know the only Pokemon we could catch in here is a sentient candle, but I guess it makes sense, considering where we are. Okay, well, now we can just defeat him without worrying, and we'll keep moving up this tower. And of course, now we are being accosted by Litwicks. We got all the way to the first floor without fighting a single one, and now we're just getting attacked from all sides by candles. Luckily, again, easy enough kill for Leonardo, so we can grind them for a little bit of experience. They don't give much. Alright, let's keep going up. We're still not at the top. Bunch more encounters here. And a bunch more Litwicks. Slowly but steadily moving towards level 34. I will guess what you are. You are a Pokemon trainer. Wow, great guess. What gave it away? Psychic Bell sent out a Musharna. Level 32. Crunch. Man, Musharna is thick. If super effective move didn't even get him halfway down. And now he's using defense curl, so it's gonna do even less damage now. I do not like how much damage Psybeam does. That is... I don't like that. This is what Blompus could have been. Oh, you're right when you put it like that. Poor, poor Blompus. Gave great experience points though. Leonardo got to level 34, and Ponzone got to level 31. Nice. Ponzone wants to learn Stomp. Target is stomped with a big foot, or in this case, I guess, a big hoof. May also make the target flinch. It's actually decent. It's better than Pursue. What was that? I guessed what you were, though. Yeah, but that didn't mean I couldn't defeat you in a battle. Everyone can make the effort to understand their opponent. You are making no sense. I've got to make an effort to understand you, Belle. What pleases sleeping spirits is a hot Pokemon battle. Do these people just hang out in here? Like, I've got concerns about the mental well-being of a lot of these people. Oh, hey! It's a Yamask. Some people like to hang out in graveyards, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. What does Curse do again? Does Curse... will that kill me? Kind of, yeah. Okay. It's just like a status move, basically. I don't like it, so I'm gonna take Leonardo out. Because I think that's gonna continue to chip away at my HP, and there's nothing I can do about it, so... let's get him out of there. So I think the curse will be over once the battle is done. I don't think we have to worry about it now, but I didn't want to mess around with it in that battle. Now what we should do is we should save our game, because it has been a minute since we've done so. It's a move that works differently for a ghost type than all other types. Ghost type Pokemon, user loses half their maximum HP and the opponent gets a nightmare. Right, and I think that nightmare just continuously chips away at your HP. I still want to fight! Wandering spirits, command me! Sounds like you need an exorcism, my guy. My gal? Swoobat. Also, a look at what could have been. Bye, Lynn. Let me breathe a sec. The spirits have calmed down a bit. Oh, good. Was I able to excise the demon that lives within you, Lynn? So glad I could help. I'm here to understand the end of the world, but I don't quite get it. If I have a battle, will I be enlightened? I don't know, will you? Thanks, Twitch, for the mobile alert for the stream I've been watching for over 2 hours. All reliable Twitch alerts, always making sure people get here on time. Jeez Louise. Apparently the curse drains 1/4 of max HP each turn until switched out or the battle ends. Okay, yeah, I thought it was something like that, and again, I didn't want to mess around with it, basically. I said, let's get Leonardo out of there. Leonardo is just a bit too thin for my liking. I wish he was a bit sturdier. I feel like even moves that are not super effective are doing like a good portion of damage, and I don't like it. I'm trying to play it safe. Let's just try to finish this. I wish you were a little bit thicker, Leonardo. The fact that a partially rock-type turtle isn't the beefiest boy in existence baffles me, honestly. I know! I don't know why this guy is not more tanky. It doesn't sit right with me either. I always feel like he can take a hit and then he can't. And I'm like, ah! Alright, we got a spell tag over here. And then who are you? Are you a Nurse Joy look-alike? Would you be able to heal my Pokemon? Oh, hey! There was another Pokemon that you could find. It wasn't a 100% Litwick chance. You could also get an Elgian. Interesting. Yeah, that's right. Leonardo is actually a female, so not the beefiest boy. The girthiest gal. That's Leonardo. Ah, the 4th floor has a different wild pool. Oh, interesting. Each floor has a different pool of Pokemon. That's interesting. You need a nurse's help? Sure, if you can win against me, I'll make your Pokemon healthy. Sick, thanks! Well, not that it matters. We encountered Litwick a long time ago and burned through that encounter, so... It doesn't really matter, but interesting to see. Alright, let's beat up this nurse and then get her to heal me. Heal me, senpai! Speaking of heals, used the full heal to get rid of her burn, but unfortunately that didn't keep her alive. Hey, Pone Zone grew to level 32, nice. Next is Alomomola, which I think is a fish? I think this will be a good matchup for Pone Zone. Let's see. Yes, okay. Wasn't sure if I was getting them mixed up or not. That actually didn't do much damage though, shockingly. It was super effective. An electric attack coming from an electric type. No! Oh, okay, we're good. Phew. The future sight attack. I got so worried there for Pone Zone. Oh man, my heart skipped a beat. I thought we were gonna lose both our electric types, but okay. It didn't do that much damage, thank God. That was a little too close for comfort. Dude, come on! Alomomola is holding on with literally 1 HP. Oh, and now Sachiko is using the Hyper Potion. Perfect. Let's just start over from the beginning, shall we? Oh, dang it! Pone Zone is confused. Well, we couldn't have hit her that turn anyway because she was using Protect, so let's try this again. There we go. That battle was a lot longer and more difficult than I expected it to be, but it all worked out. We got a good experience for it as well. Come on! Your team is really healthy, but I still need your help, Sachiko-senpai, please. Okay then, time to give your Pokemon some energy. Thanks, girl. It's wonderful that each Pokemon and each person can do something special. Me, I know how to make Pokemon healthy. And I appreciate you being here. Alright, we should be almost at the top of the tower now, you'd have to think. And I can only assume a fight of some sorts waits for us at the top. Dang, we're still not at the top. This is a big tower. Alright, 2 more trainers. Celestial Tower means a perfect tower. Oh, never mind. Let's have a Pokemon battle. What do you got for me, Beckett? A doggo? Unexpected. I was expecting a ghost or psychic type, like basically all the other trainers have had. Thunderfang? Okay. I wasn't expecting that. That scared me too, but it didn't actually do that much damage. Phew. This is not doing much damage at all, which I'm really shocked about, because as we just discussed, Leonardo is not a girthy gal. I figured this would do more damage, but we're actually okay. Leonardo was able to tank it out, shockingly. Got a ton of experience points. Almost level 35. Wow, thank you. I'm perfect? Thanks, Beckett. Damn, dude. Wasn't expecting to get a compliment like that today. That was my last Moo Moo milk from the dozen bottles we bought in a couple towns back. Got a revive there. Pokemon that grew up in Unova and Pokemon that grew up elsewhere both rest here quietly. It's been raining for the past 4 hours, so the sky was already gray, and somehow it's now getting even grayer. Oh god. That sounds ominous, Bronny. I don't know what's coming for you, but stay safe out there. Although I suppose it's not particularly unusual for the UK sky to be grey. There we go. Ding! Level 35 for Leonardo. That's perfect. You might say the UK's used to all 50 shades of it. Nice. Clone Zone got to level 33 as well. This is fantastic. We're gonna be in good shape heading into the gym after we get out of this tower. Hello! What's up? Did Muffy come back and sit on your lap after?
Yeah, she's so mad at me.
She's mad at you!
You have to get up to do things around your house. We have to do chores. Like the groceries got delivered so I had to switch a lot. It makes me so disgruntled.
How dare you not sit in one place for her to stay perfectly on your lap, my mom? How dare?
How are you? Your house working?
Good, good. Yeah, and I feel a lot less warm, so I think they're probably the clay. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Hopefully Muffin chills out. Rhea gets that kind of irritation with you too, Noella. Silly, silly cats of ours. Dang, that future sight hit. That did a lot more damage than it did before. Only hers is exacerbated by my random muscle twitches from my low iron. Oh, Rhea, come on. She can't help it. You can't be mad at her for the muscle twitches. So I will be sitting still, but my leg muscle or my stomach muscle starts jumping and she acts like it's my fault. It's the incredulous look that they give us. It's something else. Like, mother, how dare! That's what always gets me. The incredulous look that Muffin loves to hit me with. She chooses to cuddle so rarely too, so she leaves in a huff like it's my fault she's leaving. Oh, cats. The best thing about cats is they have these little personalities that are just so funny. They are literally just little drama queens and kings. Alright, we made it to the top of the tower. Mother, I don't recall giving you permission to move. That's literally Muffin. That is literally Muffin. So let's see what we gotta do here at the top of the tower. I can only imagine some sort of battle is waiting for us, so let's make sure our Pokemon are all topped up for their health. Perfect. I see the gym leader here. I don't see any Pokemon though, I just see a weird bell. Oh, you came! Thank you! I was right, what I saw was a hurt Pokemon. But don't worry though, it's fine now. I gave it a max revive, then it felt better and flew away. Don't I have great eyesight? No matter how far away things are, a pilot's eyes can see them. Oh, that's right. Since you come this far, why don't you ring the bell? Celestial Tower's bell is for soothing the spirits of Pokemon. Also, the character of the person ringing the bell is reflected in its sound. Okay, I did come all this way. I may as well do something at the top of the tower. It's the Celestial Tower bell. Will you ring it? Yes. I like the look of the clouds up here, dang. It's like a sea of clouds. Look at the way it moves. The sound of the bell reverberates through the area. What a pretty sound. Tallara, you are a kind and strong person. It's that kind of sound. I'd like to introduce myself again. I'm Skyla, the leader of Mistral Dawn's Pokemon Gym. I use Flying-type Pokemon. When you are ready, please come to the gym. I'll give you a big welcome. Okay, well, we came all the way up here just to ring that bell. Glad the Pokemon's safe. Question is, can I use an escape rope to get out of here? Or do I have to walk all the way back down? Let's see. Oh, nope. I've got to walk all the way back down. Well, what we can do to make that a little bit easier is we can use one of the max repels that we picked up. Additionally, I want to give the expert belt back to Ponezone. Because at level 33, Ponezone doesn't need the experience share anymore. Okay, time for us to head back to the town. We should be ready to just go right ahead and take on the gym. TS told us earlier that the gym Pokemon's range are in the 32 to 35 range. With Leonardo at level 35 and Ponezone at level 33, we should be right there where we need to be. And so let's go do it. We pick up the TM for Shadow Claw first. Make our way through the maze of headstones. And we've made it all the way back to the bottom. There we go. Okie dokie. We made it to... or back to Route 7, I should say. So we just gotta make it back to town. And the rappel lasted us basically all the way back to town, which is nice. Mistral Dawn City. Love it. Hello! I would like to rest my Pokemon before I go to the gym. I would also like to save my game. And then I'm gonna take a quick break before we head to the gym, refill my water and use the washroom so we can lock in and get that 6th gym badge. So let's get the upcoming ads out of the way early. We'll take a 5-minute break. When we come back, we're gonna tackle gym number 6. I loved TS's announcement during the break. Hydrate, tinkle, lock in, or else. That is fantastic. All right, I hydrated, I tinkled, although I left my hydration out there. Oh no. 1 second. I didn't lock in, clearly, because I left my hydration behind. Okay, let's try that again. I'm locked in now. My threats are working. Suggestions, not threats, for legal reasons. That's right. Just very strongly worded suggestions. That's right. All right, other than the death of Mini Pete, who was not around long enough for me to form any sort of connection with him, I feel like today has been a very successful day, and I really hope that success can continue now as we head to gym number 6. Not to belittle Mini Pete or anything, but we knew him for all of 20 minutes before he left, so I don't feel too bad about that one. And luckily, our next encounter was an electric type anyway in Pone Zone, so it all kind of worked out in the end. But again, hopefully we can keep up this good luck now as we head into gym number 6. I'm actually going to put Pone Zone in the first position as we head up here. And here's the gym. It looks like it's in an aircraft hangar, although we did hear something about cannons, so I'm very interested to see what the heck is up with this gym. Please take this fresh water. Thanks, dude. Just between you and me, rock, electric, ice. Flying types have more weaknesses than people know about. If you use Pokemon and moves of those types, victory is practically yours. By the way, to proceed in this gym, you climb in the cannons to move forward. The cannons go up, down, left, and right. You can get in them from anywhere. Interesting. Yeah, this guy loves to give us our complimentary water. Dang, okay, here's the cannons. Cannons in an aircraft hangar. Yeah, this really is Murica, isn't it? This is extra. Like, what? Okay, we made it to our first trainer. What do you think about the cannons? Isn't it great that you can experience how flying Pokemon feel? Next, experience the feeling of losing a Pokemon battle. Nice, clever, dude. Did I sign a waiver on my way in here? I feel like this gym is opening itself up to legal action with all of these cannons. Jeez Louise. Alright, we're starting ourselves off with a pure bird Pokemon, the Tranquil. Let's use Spark. Easy! One-hit KO. Love to see it. Next up is another Tranquil. Alright. This guy really likes pigeons. Worker Cliff has a thing for pigeons. Noted. Good for us, though. Nice. That gets Pone Zone to level 34. I was blown away! Yeah, you didn't deliver on your promise there, Cliff. I'll be stronger if I fight while thinking about Pokemon. Victory will come my way. What do you normally think about in a Pokemon battle? I think that's your issue, Cliff. In order to jump higher, I'm practicing really hard. Someday you'll be able to dunk a basketball, dude. Someday. Alright, Brady. Sending out the Ducklet. Ooh, you're really not gonna like Pone Zone. Use Spark. Nice. Next up is Woobat. Also use Spark. Easy. No problem. Even though I lost, I'll just prepare and jump again. You probably lost because you were too busy jumping and not battling. Trainer, do you remember what you were told at the beginning? The cannons go up, down, left, and right. You can enter them from anywhere. How about that? I'm good at imitating him, aren't I? You're good at a lot of things except jumping. Oh, and Pokemon battling. I became a pilot, which has been my dream since I was a child. I'm extremely strong. Bring it on! Wow. You're a pilot and you also have no lack of self-confidence. Let's do this, sir. Pilot Ted? Next up is Sigilif. I didn't realize Sigilif was a flying type. Yep, sure is. Psychic flying, apparently. Interesting. Altitude is dropping slowly. I will prepare for landing. Seems like a crash landing to me, my guy. I became a pilot, making the dream of my younger days a reality. The weight is quite comfortable. Good to hear. Glad the weight is not crushing. Alright, so that brought me back here. So I just went in a circle? Oh, I have to enter from this side. There we go. Just ragdolling around the gym, no big deal. Target lock acquired. I will shoot you down with my flight technique. What? Holy crap, this escalated quickly. 0 to 100. Pilot chase? Please don't threaten a child. Ooh. Not quite the one-hit KO, but we'll get it on the next turn. And that should get Pone Zone to level 35. Nice! Bye-bye, Chase. That's what you get for threatening me with missiles. What? I missed the target! You sure did. We can depend on a move that hits without fail when it counts. For example, Aerial, Ace, and Swift are both surefire moves. Alright, I think it's just one more trainer between us and the gym leader. My plans are perfectly honed. I cannot lose. Worker Arnold is sending out a Swoobat. We're turning this place into a poultry restaurant the way we're cooking these birds. Welcome to KFC. It's like when they get the Spirit Halloween sign ready to go on an empty building. Get the KFC sign ready for this one. One-hit KO! Damn, dude. No way! What part of my fighting style did I forget to double-check? The fact that you brought one bird to the fight. That's what you forgot. Welcome to the Pone Zone, I guess. That should be the title of, this video on YouTube. Welcome to the Pone Zone. Whoa! I jumped through a hoop. I'm like a show dog now. Jeez Louise, they are milking this gimmick for all it's worth. Making me literally jump through hoops and crash land, face plant, if you will, into the back of the hangar before I can fight the gym leader. I've been waiting for you! Did you enjoy flying with the help of the Mistral gym cannons? They're my pride and joy! This time, let's try something else. I mean, you could have added some cushions for the last blast there. I literally went face first into the wall, but it's cool. Leader Skyla. She's got 3 Pokemon for us. First one, Swoobat. One-hit KO, good start to the fight. That should get Pone Zone to level 36. Wants to learn Discharge. Let's see. A flare of electricity is loosed to strike the area around the user. It may also cause paralysis. Oh, that's sick, actually. 80 power, 100 accuracy. That's way better than Spark. Next up is another burb. try out Discharge. Nice. Spark didn't sound as revolting to say, though. It's true. That's true. And last, but certainly not least, we got the Swan. This is my last Pokemon, but I'll never give up hope. Is Ponezone gonna be able to just take on this gym all by himself? Are we gonna defeat this gym with one Pokemon? We sure are. Holy crap. Ponezone took on and defeated every single Pokemon in this gym all by himself. Easy! Being your opponent in battle is a new source of strength to me. Thank you. Eating glue in the Ponezone. This might have been the easiest gym yet. Holy moly, we are so fortunate that we got Zebstrika as our encounter on Route 7, because as you can see, that worked out very well for us. Holy moly. We rolled through that gym. You're an amazing Pokemon trainer. My Pokemon and I are happy because for the first time in a while, we could fight with our full strength. This is an official League gym badge. I think it will look good on you. That's a cool looking badge, actually. I like that. Put that right in the folder. Gym badge number 6. Can you believe we only have 2 more badges to go? That's so crazy. Wow. We got the Jet badge from Skyla. Wow, hot stuff. With that many gym badges, Pokemon up to level 70 will obey you. Also, as thanks for a Pokemon battle that made me very happy, I want you to have this TM. Tallara obtained TM62 Acrobatics. My present to you is Acrobatics. If the user doesn't have a held item, its power doubles. It's a pretty technical move. Be sure to compensate for the lack of a held item. By the way, when I flew over Twist Mountain on the way to Issaris City, Team Plasma, is that the name? Anyway, they were heading for the city. What kind of people are they? Not very good ones, that's for sure. Boom! The Victory Blast! Woo! Not many people look that good being shot out of a cannon. You make it look easy. And congratulations on your victory against the gym leader. Why, thank you. I'm not sure how many people you've seen shot out of a cannon, but I'm happy I was one of the most stylish. Oh, that's creepy. Not N creeping outside the door for me to come out of the gym. Oh, what? He wants to talk to my Pokemon? I've been living with Pokemon since I was born, so it's easier for me to talk with them than with people, because Pokemon never tell lies. Hey, Zebstrika, would you tell me what kind of trainer Tallara is? Okay, got it. So Tallara was born in New Vema Town, lives with Mom, and was given the Pokedex to start off a journey to see the world. Still, this Zebstrika trusts you for some reason. That's good. If every person in Pokemon cared about one another like you two do, I could watch over the future of people in Pokemon without having to liberate Pokemon from people who just use them. Getsus is using Team Plasma to search for some special stones, the Light Stone and the Dark Stone. These stones hold the essence of 2 legendary Pokemon. It is said that when they lost their physical form, they fell into a slumber and were transformed. Now they wait for the hero's arrival. I shall resurrect a legendary Dragon-type Pokemon from one of these stones and become its friend. That will show the world that I am the new hero. Everyone will follow what I say. Why does N just sound like a petulant child? My vision is to change the world without using force. Trying to change the world by force will just make others resist. If people resist, the ones that will be hurt are the innocent Pokemon used by foolish trainers. You understand. Pokemon are not just tools for people to use. He's got a good message, like deep down. I'm like, you're actually good, and I see what you're getting at, and I think you have a good sense of purpose, but the way he's going about it, it's just like, I cannot take this guy seriously. Change the world without force? Then why the fuck do you insist on battling every time? Yeah, he's literally using Pokemon as tools. It's ridiculous. Pokemon and trainers who care about one another, like you and your Pokemon, will be separated, and that does break my heart a little. Okay, a little, he says. Yeah, I can't. I can't. Hypocrisy of the highest order. I can't with N. He's just... Anyway. Let's take our dub, shall we? We now have 6 gym badges, 6 out of 8. But it sounds like next up might not be a gym battle. It's going to be dealing with Team Plasma. According to Skyla, she saw Team Plasma up on a mountain, so I think we're probably going to have to deal with them next. Let's take a look at our town map. So it looks like if we go along Route 7, past the Celestial Tower, we end up at Icarus City, and right next to that is Twist Mountain. Icarus City, it says, in winter, the city is covered with snow as far as the eye can see, and Twist Mountain has a reputation as a mine littered with valuable ore. Oh, that must be why Team Plasma's there. They're looking for those stones that N mentioned. So I think that's going to be our next stop, is going to be dealing with Team Plasma at Twist Mountain. So I don't know if Icarus City also has a gym, or if we'll have to go to Opalucid City to get our next gym badge, but regardless, dealing with Team Plasma is on the to-do list. So for now, we'll call it a day here, folks. Seems like a good place to end stream right after we get gym badge number 6. Our team is looking pretty good. Obviously, Ponzone and Leonardo are a little bit higher level than the rest of the crew, so we're gonna have to deal with leveling up Bean Boozle and Murica and Puppuccino on our next stream. But I feel pretty good with our squad, and hopefully we'll be able to just keep rolling and having more success in this run so far. We've got 6 gym badges and 21 hours into the challenge so far, and obviously, while we have had losses, such as the guy we lost today, we've also had lots of victories, so I feel good about this run. I feel good. I think we're going to be able to keep this one going, hopefully at least for the immediate future, and hopefully for longer than that and getting ourselves a dub. But regardless, today was a victory, so thank you guys so much for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed today's stream, and you won't have to wait long for more Pokemon, because we're actually going to be back again tomorrow night. That's right, Poke Monday coming up tomorrow. We're going to be playing some more Pokemon, going to tackle Team Plasma, maybe getting another gym badge, depends on how everything goes. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night, starting at 6 p.m. Mountain, which is 8 p.m. Eastern, continuing the Pokemon White Nuzlocke right here on Twitch. So hopefully I will see some of you guys tomorrow. If not, like I said, thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I really, really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed the Pokemon. Before we go, we're gonna send you guys on a raid. My good friend Ash, aka Spinachy, is currently live playing Saros, which is the new game from the guys who did Returnal, I believe. It's not a game series I've ever played, and obviously, well, this is a new game. But I'm interested in checking it out, so why don't we raid on over and say hello to Ash and see how she is enjoying Saros so far. Go say hello to her, blow up her chat with some of those raid commands that TS just posted. If you're a subscriber to the channel, you can copy and paste the first one. If you're not a subscriber, you can copy and paste the second one. Let's go say hi to Ash. Have a great rest of your day, everybody, and like I said, hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more Pokemon.